All right, welcome back to another episode of Glowed Up and Woke. We're talking about being awakened, we're talking about techniques and methods that help us feel glowed up from within, meaning blissed out, joyful, enthusiastic, full of prana and chi, so you can create the life that you've always wanted. And we're on the topic of fast, of the year-long fast that I did. I am continuing from a previous episode, and I'm wanting to show people what I look like. First of all, this is why my shirt is off. I am about 150 pounds right now, 100, yeah, which is about the same that I was before the fast. So if you're wondering why my shirt is off, now you know. And I'm just gonna take you through the next steps of what happened. The first 3 steps are covered in the first video, which is called My Year-Long Fast, step by step. Okay, so picking up where I left off, I had said the first 3 steps, which are mindset, detoxing, and giving up addictive substances, addictive foods, drugs, or alcohol, tobacco, anything like that, and then beginning the smoothie regimen. A smoothie, like basically you're living off eating mostly only smoothies as much as you can, and getting used to that liquid diet, getting used to not chewing and stuff. Next step after that, once I also incorporated some yoga at this portion. I encourage people to do breathing exercises and like pranayamas or jogging at the beach, anything that's cleansing and clearing and helping you strengthen your prana and your internal system. So, as I was saying in the last video, this fast I had begun up until the smoothie portion, and I was doing like mostly water and maybe like 1 or 2 smoothies through the day in the first week of my fast. Right around that time, I randomly met a man, who began guiding me through my fast. And this is part of the mindset. I believe that this is part of the intention that I had set, which was to awaken my kundalini and raise my awakening level so that I was able to teach and help others and share the truth of our nature with all sentient beings throughout the world. And enlightenment for all sentient beings is my ultimate goal, was my ultimate. And so this was my purpose and my motive, which I described in the first one. And then the universe places this person in my path to help me accomplish that. Now, he actually wasn't very physically present. I had a couple of conversations with him in person, and from then on, he just sort of called me every month or so and gave me the routine that I was to follow. Now, the routine that I did in the beginning, like I said, got a little airplane interference here. Like I said, was smoothies, and then started with the water fasting. After meeting him, he told me, "Oh, so you're already fasting? Great. Just keep going, don't stop until you can't breathe." That was like the main line that he said that made me realize that it was bigger than what I thought it was going to be, because I hadn't originally planned. I was set on an intention, not having logistical number of days in my head. I was just sort of going into it. And this person, encouraged me and guided me and gave me knowledge to help me feel confident. So one of the things he said was to begin gradually, and this is exactly what I did. I did 3 days of water and 4 days, or maybe 1 day of smoothie, and then 4 days of juice for that first week. Then when I began the actual official fast, it began with 3 days of water and 4 days of juice. Now remember, before this, it was a couple of weeks of no addictive substances, followed by a couple of weeks of smoothies, and then now we're to the point where we're doing the water fasting, where it's just the whole day, all you have is water, and you wait till basically from sunrise to sunrise, only water. Around sunrise on the 5th day, I was able to finally make myself a juice, and that was always like a hallelujah moment for me. It was like a plant when you give a flower. You ever see a wilted flower and you pour water over it? You just sort of like light up like that. Anyhow, I'm getting a little dry mouth here, but that's okay. It's early morning. The next phase basically was to increase the amount of water days every about 3 to 4 weeks. So about a month, I did this schedule, this routine of 3 days. It started out 3 days of water and 4 days of juice. After about 2 weeks of that, it became 4 days of water and 3 days of juice. After that month, it became 5 days water and 2 days of juice. So what I'm talking about is throughout this year, week to week to week, this is what I was doing. From the first week, beginning in April 2011, where it was only 3 days of water and 4 days of juice, to gradually about May, I'm already up. Towards the end of May, I was already up to about 5 days of water and only 2 days of juice per week. So Monday water, Tuesday water, Wednesday water, Thursday water, Friday water, Saturday juice, Sunday juice, and a certain amount of juice. It's not like you can drink gallons and gallons, but I would try to keep it under a gallon per day. And then Monday, right back to water. Tuesday water, Wednesday water, Thursday water, Friday water, Saturday juice, Sunday juice, Monday right back to water. And then about another month or so, it switched up again to where now I was doing dry days. So by the third month of this, maybe 2 or 3 months, I think it's about the third month of the fast, I was doing 2 dry days, 3 water days, and 2 juice days. So that's Monday dry, Tuesday dry, Wednesday water, Thursday water, Friday water, then Saturday juice, Sunday juice. And on those days I worked. On the rest of the days I did very, very little other than meditation and pranayamas, breathing techniques, prayer, violet flame, visualizations, invocations, anything that I could do to pacify and purify myself. I was sort of just kind of on it all the time, just always on it. I felt very connected and guided by my commitment that I had made. I believe that's it. I got down to about 103 pounds, and I believe I will be sharing a picture of what I looked like at 103 pounds. About 8 months into the fast, I reached 103 pounds. So I will also make a lot of episodes, but keep an eye out for that picture. I'll probably create a link. It's kind of graphic. I mean, I'm just so small. I'm 103 pounds. Like I said, I'm 150 now. So, I was very bony, and you will eventually get to see that. And also more videos to come where I describe breathing techniques, sun gazing, and other methods, other things that I did to make sure that I was keeping my body energized, to basically feeding my body life force without relying on food or even the juice that I drank a weekly basis. Eventually, I did get to the point where I was only doing juice 1 day a week, and I was up to 3 to 4 days of dry fasting. So I also cover dry fasting and how to do 4 days of dry fasting every week, back to back each week, which is what I was doing. 4 days dry, 1 day juice, 4 days dry, 3 days juice, 3 days dry. It was sort of like that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed sharing, and there will be much more to come. Please, if you have any comments or questions or comments, make sure you click below and send them my way. Thank you so much. Much love.